Do you not realize that they directed a music video before? One that we reacted to?
Oh! What?
What's up, y'all? Show Master Lee.
And Lulu.
All right, we're going to react to the Daniels getting their acceptance speech now at the Oscars. We were trying to do all this all at once with Michelle and Key and Jamie Lee, and I'm like, it's too much. Like, it's an interesting story behind all of them. So we're going to keep these two things separate. I got to give these guys credit because they weren't just a director. Like, they also conjured up the concept, right, and put it all together. And it's so insane that I don't know how anyone could even get budget approval for something like this. Like, I've been in the industry now for a long time, and there's always how would you say, approval by committee when it comes to anything that's big budget. And granted, this is more of an indie film, but we're still talking millions and millions of dollars.
Probably, but I heard from Key when there were times that they don't have any money, they don't have budget, and they don't have food to buy. But Jamie was so kind to bring them some hot dogs. Oh, just kidding. No, food. I don't remember what food.
That would be pretty funny. 10-inch hot dogs.
But they were struggling. They were struggling, they said.
Okay. So maybe not everyone did approve, and they had to kind of carve their own path. Well, that's even more of an inspiring story, knowing that that's what they had to go through. But, hey, I mean, this is a wake-up call for Hollywood, right? Look at this. You guys were sleeping on a movie of this nature. Imagine if they had the budget. How much more amazing this could have been. By the way, if you want to hear some wild Vegas stories, well, check out my Vegas show.
And if you want some hotness, check out my fantasy show on my OnlyFans.
Wild. Now let's check out the Daniels acceptance speech.
Oh my God, bro.
And the Oscar goes to Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinert.
I think that you really
collectively
Spielberg.
Daniel Kwan and
That's
Daniel Scheinert met while studying at Emerson College in Boston.
You know,
they began their career as music video directors.
That's right, the music video that we reacted to. Remember? They directed it. You don't know?
Wait, I can barely hear you.
Our fellow nominees, you guys are our heroes. This is weird. We want to dedicate this to the mommies, all the mommies of the world, to our moms. Specifically my mom and dad, Ken and Becky. Thank you for not squashing my creativity when I was making really disturbing horror films or really perverted comedy films or dressing in drag as a kid, which is a threat to nobody.
Yeah.
Why, he's letting it all out.
And
just
tell
everybody everything.
I know every director agrees with me when I say a director is nothing without their incredible cast and crew. This is my family, my friends. If our movie has greatness and genius, it is only because they have greatness and genius flowing through their hearts and souls and minds, and they gave that to us, they gave that precious gift to our film. The world is opening up to the fact that genius does not stem from individuals like us on stage, but rather genius emerges from the collective. We are all products of our context. We are all descendants of something and someone, and I want you to acknowledge my context, my immigrant parents, my father who fell in love with movies because he needed to escape the world and thus passed that love of movies on to me, my mother who is a creative soul who wanted to be a dancer, an actor, and singer, but could not afford the luxury of that life path and then gave it to me, my incredible brothers and sisters who helped me survive the chaos of childhood, my friends from high school who taught me sorry, I'm just going to keep going. The RCCC, you taught me the liberating freedom of creativity and joy, and your DNA is in this film as well. My incredible son, Gio, you rearrange my DNA every day, and it's awful and beautiful every single time. If you ever watch this, I hope you know that you should never have to live up to this standard. This is not normal. This is kind of crazy. I will love you no matter what.
I'm glad he actually said that. That's awesome.
And lastly, I just want to go back to my original point. There is greatness in every single person. It doesn't matter who they are. You have a genius that is waiting to erupt. You just need to find the right people to unlock that. Thank you so much to everyone who has unlocked my genius. This means so much to us. Thank you to the Academy.
Freaking great speech.
And the Oscar goes to
It's Harrison Ford.
Everything, Everywhere.
Oh, you know what's so amazing?
That's amazing.
He starred in the same movie where Key got his first break.
Uh-huh.
11 Academy
I wonder if they did
Awards.
that on purpose.
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once won 7 Oscars tonight for actor in a supporting role, actress in a supporting role, original screenplay, film editing, directing, actress in a leading role, and Best Picture.
Wow, they dominated.
He's so happy.
He's like a kid in front of
I
himself.
know. Oh my God.
Oh my God, that must be such a throwback in memory. And he was the
He's the
director.
director. So I'm still gonna tell you, he was the director.
This feels incredible. There is no movie without our brilliant and big-hearted cast and crew. But not just these beautiful souls here. Also up there and in Little Tokyo, we see you. So this award is ours. It's intimidating speaking up here, let me just tell you that. I never thought I would get to say this, so I say it with one voice with all these people. Thank you to the Academy. A24, thank you so much. You saw our weirdness and supported us for a year theatrically.
Weirdness.
That's incredible, thank you. To my brilliant and beautiful wife, Ani, if all this shiny stuff and tuxedos goes away, I would just love to do laundry and taxes with you for the rest of my life. But this is for my dad, who, like so many immigrant parents, died young. And he is so proud of me, not because of this, but because we made this movie with what he taught me to do, which is no person is more important than prophets, and no one is more important than anyone else. And these weirdos right here supported me in doing that. Wang Da Zhang, memory eternal. Daniels, I don't know what to say. I love you guys. You just won Best Picture.
Wow.
We've said enough tonight. I just want to say that thank you so much to everyone here. You have all inspired me. I think one of the things that I realized growing up is that one of the best things we can do for each other is shelter each other from the chaos of this crazy world we live in. Thank you to the storytellers here who did that for me. The world is changing rapidly, and I fear that our stories are not keeping at pace. And sometimes it's a little scary knowing that movies move at the rate of years, and the world on the internet is moving at the rate of milliseconds. But I have great faith in our stories. These stories have changed my life, and they've done that for generations, and I know that we'll get through this. Have a great night, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Everyone have a good night. Thank you for watching.
Unbelievable. No wonder he's an amazing writer. He's able to
Like, he
articulate,
talks
very
so-
intelligent, and just captures, I think, just like the sentiment and sort of like the social climate so well. It really is a powerful immigrant story too, and I think so many of them, because they are first generation, you can tell like why they invest in their heart souls into this, even if they're like they had no money for the anything. Like this is the story that had to be told, because who else is going to tell it, right? Hollywood moves too slow to catch up, realize that this is America. Now, this is a story of people who are living and breathing this. Maybe without the multiverse and hot dog fingers, but everything else. And maybe without the ratatouille too, or raccoony. and maybe a few other things. But
oh, this is such a history, right?
this is a moment in history. Let's soak it in. We gotta dry our eyes too.
Oh, I'm so proud to every one of them. Wow.
Babe,
wow.
do you not realize, I thought I mentioned this to you before. Do you not realize that they directed a music video before? One that we reacted to? The craziest music video of all time that we saw that made you go like, what the fuck?
Wait. Which one? Oh, what?
Turned down for what? Little John
What?
DJ Snake. Turned down for what?
Right.
And the woman slams her ass
Oh my
into
God.
the Asian dude's
You know,
face.
now I can see the picture.
Can you not get it now? Like, isn't that flash before your eyes? Like, oh my God, everything that they do film-wise, storytelling-wise, like
Right.
this music video
I
had
can see
the
it.
hints of that brilliance
Holy
already.
cow. Oh my God. That makes sense. I can see that because the flavor is mixed into that movie.
Totally.
Oh wow!
Just goes to show you, like you
So
can like you can write
amazing.
them off as crazy as they're younger, or you're like signs of brilliance. Thin line.